Hi everybody and welcome to this BK Academy tutorial, part of a series on the channel with great tips and methods to improve your Golf Clash gameplay. For more videos, please check the playlist on the channel homepage, link in the video description down below. Before we get started, please do hit thumbs up on the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. It takes only a second and it is totally free to do so. Today I'm going to present a quick fire tutorial on the no spin Endbringer method. Brilliant way to improve your wedge shots in tour and tournament play. This is one of two methods have been around in the game for a long time now and have since been made popular with a lot more players by Jared Alexander's excellent video. I do get a lot of comments on my content here on the channel asking about the method I use, so I'm going to take you through it and it will take only a few minutes. Let's have a look at the method then. First of all, we zoom out to an aerial picture of the shot. Your ball at the bottom of the screen, and then you're going to stretch your target out to max distance with the wedge, and you're going to have the ball guide going over the pin. You'll see there we do have all of those elements. So ball at the bottom, max wedge at the top with the ball guide going over the pin. Then we're going to set our slider to where the pin stands between your ball and max wedge. So 0% where the ball is, 100% at the max wedge line, and you'll see here the pin is approximately 3/4 of the way from your ball to max distance wedge. So in this instance the slider will be 75%. Obviously if the pin is halfway between your ball and max wedge you would set to 50% and so on. Then we are going to find position. No spin needed at all. Move your target to standard view now and get the ball guide going to the pin. Now with regard to the elevation, we are going to play for standard flat shots where you would usually play 0%. For Endbringer levels 1 to 4 we are going to use 15% elevation, and for Endbringer 5+ we are going to use 20% elevation with the slider as we have already decided where the pin stands. So no spin, ball guide to the pin, and then we are ready. You've got your slider in, you've got your elevation. We are going to take our shot. So here you can see the entire method. Stretch out, we see here that the pin is just before mid distance, so we're going to play around 40% slider here. Setting up no spin, ball guide going to the pin. Then we've put our elevation in 20%, 40% slider. We've got our adjustment from Clash Caddy or notebook. We adjust our rings and then we take our shot. Hitting perfect, and this ball will drop beautifully in the hole right at the pin. So with regard to the base elevations of 15 or 20% depending on your club level, if the shot is downhill you usually play it 10% extra, then add that on to your base value. So if it's a downhill shot, you would either play 25 or 30% for level 5+, or 20 or 25% for Endbringer level 1 to 4. And similarly, if your wedge is uphill, then you would reduce from that base elevation. So perhaps 10% for level 5+, or 5% or 10% for Endbringer level 1 to 4. It depends how uphill or downhill your shot is, so you can adjust your elevation depending on the shot you are playing. Now before we finish here, two more quick tips. If you are playing in headwind, I would make sure you have that ball guide a little bit through the hole just to encounter any extra wind push. We do not want to be short in line, so if you do play into headwind, make sure that ball guide is going a little bit further through the hole. Now what do you do if you're looking at a shot where your max wedge is still before the pin? As you can see here, 100% of the wedge is still before the pin. Well, you can still use this method. So again, we stretch out to aerial view. You can see max wedge there. We're using a power 3 ball and the pin is beyond. So I'm going to estimate how far beyond that pin is. Here, I do think we will be another 20% beyond max. So what I'm going to do, because I use Clash Caddy, does have a feature you can set your slider above 100%. So here I would play this shot at 120% on the slider, still with no spin and still with that ball guide to the pin or slightly through the hole, and that is going to drop absolutely beautifully, even though we are beyond max distance of the wedge. Now this method can be used in every single wind angle and also every single power ball that you may be using. So just use the same settings in your wind app as the ball that you're using. So if you're using a Kingmaker, use power 3 settings. If you're using a Berserker, use power 5 settings. It will increase the accuracy of your adjustments here and you will drop more shots. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please do leave me a comment in the section down below and share this video with your friends and clanmates in the game. Thank you for watching and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.